having a blessed morning. Yes, I am. So I'm back with another good one, another sad one, right? I was just strolling, and I see that the approval of 110th subway station is going to be renamed to Malcolm X to celebrate, to honor his name, to honor his sacrifice of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, right? And bring it to the indigenous people of America, the indigenous people of the earth. And um, it's sad, but it's also a day to celebrate. The reason why it was sad because Malcolm X was assassinated and murdered, murdered for just bringing knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to a civilization that was dead, right? And had darkness upon them, their mind, bodies, and soul. And he brought the information that we needed. And I want to say to the Alpha Omega, I want to pray for our brother Malcolm X, that you bless him and that you give him paradise for all of his hard effort, for all of his struggle, for all of his planning and information to uplifting the indigenous people. And we appreciate you and we love you. And yeah, so they changing the 110th by Central Park subway station where the 2 and 3 train runs. So they changing it to Malcolm X. It should have been done, but now we got a different administration. We got different people that's in authority that accepts it and see that it's different. And we appreciate it. We appreciate it so much, and I appreciate it so much. But the fight, we still fighting. We still fighting. And I want to send a message out to all of the people all around the world, the indigenous people all around the world. They tell you that we are not slaves. We never were slaves, right? This was always our land in the West, right? We've been here way before Christ's time. We've been here way before Noah time. This is an absolute true fact. We settled in this land. We settled in this land and called it our land. This land is blessed, and this land is holy that we call America. And we have always fought invaders. And to this day right now, you got invaders in our land that don't supposed to be there. They supposed to be in their civilization, in their lands, which was given to them by the Creator, which was dedicated to them, right? They don't supposed to be here. Our very pyramids are in the earth. Do you hear what I'm saying? Our very pyramids are in the earth. We are not African American, right? We are not Africans, right? We are not black. We are not Moors. We are not Israelite. We are not none of these titles, okay? This was during the ancient ancestors. This is way before scriptures or who we are. We are the right hand of the Alpha Omega, right? He duplicated himself and created mankind, created us. It's an actual true fact. He is us and we are him, but with limitations. That's exactly who we are. We are gifted and we have special abilities and special powers about us. You just got to get in tune, right, to uplift your powers and your abilities, beloved. Each one of us can do a different task. Each one of us have a different task about our life. We just got to improve our conditions. We have to improve our ways. We have to improve our actions and our motion and movement about ourselves. This is an actual true fact. And Malcolm X was assassinated. He was assassinated. And we want to thank him so much for bringing knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to us. We had to go through phases. We had to go into phases. And this is an actual true fact. And he was the one that brought the religion of, not the religion, he didn't bring the religion, he brought the practice of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam over here to the West. Over here to the West. This is an actual true fact. He brought it here. And we knew right then and there that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the last messenger and the last prophet of the Alpha Omega, because we already did the research. We already searched within inside of ourselves and our mind, body, and soul, and knew that he was of our descendants. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. That's right. He is of this bloodline, this ancient, and holy and blessed bloodline. The Prophet Muhammad, even though he was born in Arabia, but he of this bloodline. Abraham is of this bloodline. Peace and blessings be upon him. That's right. They're of this bloodline that the ancient ancestor prayed to keep this bloodline intact. This is an actual true fact. And if you trace the lineage of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, you trace it all the way back to us, the first people in creation of mankind. This is an actual true fact. This was during Adam time and Noah time, this bloodline. Peace and blessings be upon these prophets and messengers. So I want people to get to understand that Malcolm X brought this way of life, which we have lost through fighting and through our elders getting killed over here in America. We lost the teachings. We lost the ways. We lost everything. But what we didn't lose the blood. We didn't lose the DNA. Right? And we always fought for this land. We always fought for this land. We had to breed in with the Africans in order to save our bloodlines. This is an actual true fact. We had to breed in. We had to breed in to save this bloodlines. Yes. I want people to understand this, man. I want people to understand this. Because a lot of people do not understand this. They keep talking about Africa, Africa, Africa. No, we are not African. We're not African. We did not come over here on no boats. And we was never slaves. We are the right hand of the Alpha Omega. Do you understand that? We are his right hand. We keep justice and balance upon the earth, inside the earth, outside of the earth, and everything in between the universe and beyond, except the Alpha Omega. We are the Alpha Omega and he is us, but with limitations. Do you understand that? That's why he told everything in creation to bow down to mankind. We are the descendants of that. We are the descendants over here in the West that they call America. We are the descendants. This is the actual true facts. And I want brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, prince and princess to understand on who we are. I want you to understand this. We are mourning right now. We are mourning our leaders that is no longer here. Malcolm X was self-taught, very smart, very intelligent, and dope to this day. Dope. I mean dope on every level. On every level. Amazing and dope. May the Creator bless him. May the Creator bless him. This is an actual true fact. And it hurts to this day to just to talk about his name and bring his name up. And look at the work that he have done. And is still being right now pushed and built upon. They assassinated him. Yes, they did. So everybody that love Malcolm X should go to 110th, right? Go to 110th and be there for the celebration. If you want to cry, you can cry too, because we lost a powerful leader back then. Of course, we love Harriet Tubman, but during that period in time, he was our Harriet Tubman. He was our Harriet Tubman that rose up and brought people out of darkness. Out of darkness. Out of being dumb, deaf, and blind. Remember, they couldn't give us all of that. They had to give us in stages. We are Muslim. Muslim only means submission in Arabic. That's what it means. We always been Muslim since the beginning of time, but we didn't use that language. We did not use it. We didn't have no language. So we understand the assignment. This is why we accept the Quran. This is why we accept all scriptures. We accept it within our heart, our minds, body, and soul. We accept all scriptures and all prophets and messengers, the indigenous people of the earth of the West. This is why hip-hop was procreated. This is why hip-hop was procreated. Hip-hop was procreated because we had lost our ways, because our elders was getting murdered. We didn't know who we was. We was gravitating towards this. We was gravitating towards that. And then drugs was added into it. A lot of things was added to it. A lot of pain and suffering was added into this. And people that know. I'm talking about the spiritual people, right? That feel the pain and suffering when Malcolm X and a lot of our elders was being murdered and killed. You feel the pain to this day right now. You feel the pain. You feel the pain. I feel it. But all I can do is continue on the spiritual guide, the spiritual force, the spiritual understanding, the spiritual information to bring us out of darkness into light. Because we are living in darkness upon darkness and killing and murdering each other and calling each other ops and swearing upon our dead. You understand what I'm saying? This behavior needs to be stopped amongst us. It needs to stop because we calling on entities that we don't have no knowledge of. This is an actual true fact, man. So they renaming 110th in Harlem, 110th subway station, right, to Malcolm X. It should have been done. It should have been done a long time ago. They supposed to have did that. You know what I mean? Because it makes sense that Lenox Avenue right there is Malcolm X. You know? You should have done that. This is an actual true fact. He got some big shoes. He got some big shoes. And I can't fulfill them shoes. I can only do me, and I can only bring knowledge, wisdom, understanding from a spiritual world, from a spiritual sense to the indigenous people of the earth. We are not none of those titles. Do you understand that? We are not none of those titles. I want you to believe this and understand this and vibe with this. We are not African. We are not Moors. We are not Egyptian. We are not none of that. We are not none of that. I'm telling you, we are the uply God right ones, the first people in creation of mankind over here in the West, the West. Because the Creator blessed this land called America. He blessed it. It is a holy land. Our very bloodline is holy and blessed. So if you kill one of us, if we kill one of us, it's like killing thousands of people, thousands of civilizations, because the knowledge and wisdom, understanding that we have in our bloodline, the technology, right? The gifts, the intelligence, the information, and the guidance where we can leave thousands of civilization to the next world. And beyond its existence is an actual fact with the Alpha Omega Creator permission. What is permission? This is why we accept all of these, because this is one bloodline. It's one bloodline. It's the same bloodline from the beginning of creation of mankind. We are the descendants. Do you know who you are? We are the Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega is us, but with limitations. Do you understand that? What limitation? He breathed a piece of his essence, which has no beginning and it has no end. Which has no beginning and has no end inside of us. Our very spirit don't have a beginning and don't have an end. But we have limitations. He placed limitation on us. Then he cloaked us with the earth, which has a beginning and has an end. Which has a beginning and has an end. This is an actual true fact. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, princess, all around the world. That's right. I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I've been here for a very long time. A spiritual guide, a spiritual leader, a spiritual force, a spiritual information, I am giving you from the spiritual realm that you may not have knowledge of. This is an actual true fact. We are the original Alpha Omega worshipers. We are. We taught mankind about worshiping the Alpha Omega, the Almighty Lord. There's only one. And when you do what you're supposed to do, you connect to him, he connect to you, and you'll become one. It's an actual true fact. All of our prophets and all of our messengers and all of our leaders and elders are no longer here. So who is there to carry on the torch? That don't care about fame, fortune, and riches. Lights, shares, subscribes. Lights, cameras, and action. I'm stepping up. I'm stepping up and talking out against evil. It's evil here. Things that you cannot see that's working in the shadows. I'm there to expose it for you. I was in there. I killed a couple of them. I'm telling you, I killed like 3 of them. I killed one big one. I'm recognized in the spiritual realm. This is an actual true fact. I don't have to cap up here. Whether you want to believe it or not. So these things that we must focus on, these things that we must understand as people, as the indigenous people of the earth, as the indigenous people of the West. The West is the father of civilizations. We are the fathers and teachers of civilizations of mankind, the West, meaning America. We are, and we taught all civilizations knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We actually told the Africans, don't build pyramids in Africa. Don't display it. Build it in the earth. They didn't want to listen to us. They build it and display, right? They knowledge, wisdom, and understanding upon the earth. And what that does, that brings problems in the future. And then you start to get disrespectful. And then you start to not listen to the Alpha Omega, the creator, everything existing. This is why our pyramids is built in the earth. We are in the earth type people, us. Our pyramids is in the earth. Our schools, our teaching, chemistry, everything is in the earth. We built our pyramids in the earth. From Mexico, right, all the way to Canada, our pyramids stretch far and wide. That's underneath the earth, beloved. Don't believe into these individuals. Don't believe these individuals on these major platforms. They lied to you. They lied to you. And this is the first time that you're going to hear this on any major platform. Ain't nobody was breaking it down to like this. They tell you that our pyramids was built in the earth from Mexico all the way to Canada. Why do you think that it was called the Underground Railroad? Because Harriet Tubman used the pyramids that was in the earth. They changed the name and said, nah, the Underground Railroad. And they showed the path on the map that she was using. It's all lies. It's all lies. There's pyramids in the earth that we built to hide our secrets and exactly on who we are. We didn't speak. Let me tell you something. Did you see King Kong when they had that civilization that didn't speak? They talk sign language and telepathically to each other and use telekinesis. That is us. That is us. And every civilization, everything bowed down to us, right? Out of respect and admiration, not worshiping us. But some parts of our ancient ancestors had people worshiping them. That's an actual true fact. You have part of our ancestors, the ancient ancestors, that had control over the animals and the birds and bees. This is facts, beloved. I'm telling you. We used to talk to the sun and moon and stars. We used to talk to them. They used to talk back to us telepathically. And telekinesis. This is an actual fact. We used to travel back and forth and to out the galaxy. I want you to understand this so you can know who you are. You'll have a great, amazing Saturday. Big up to Malcolm X. We love you and miss you. Peace, 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 peace.